welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then a little introduction. This is a place to share stories, adventures, and everything I wish I'd known before embarking on them. My name is Drina, and you're watching From VG to Here. Welcome to Austria.
Confused about how we got here? Let me explain. Let's just say there were some editing difficulties, so we had to skip a few countries, but we'll get back to them.
Well, at least the filming was done in Austria. You see, we didn't actually stay in Austria, in the city of Vienna, where most of the footage is taking place. There you go, a travel hack. If you're looking to save money on accommodation, instead of staying in Vienna, stay in Bratislava, Slovakia, which is a short 1-hour train ride that was free with our Eurail passes. We saved a lot of money that would have been spent on accommodation, and we were able to spend that on food and activities instead. Our day started off by taking the train from Bratislava into Vienna, where we then went by foot into the city center. The architecture in Vienna was a clear combination between Eastern Europe and Western Europe, with some buildings having the block-like symmetrical structures and neutral color tones, and others having that pop of what would be considered non-traditional house colors. We walked our way to the Opera House, where our plan was to get last-minute day of standing room only tickets for the opera, which are an insane fraction of the price of regular opera tickets in Vienna. Once realizing the length of the line and the short amount of time that we had that day in Vienna, we decided that we wouldn't do it and it would just be another reason to come back one day. Plus, we clearly weren't dressed for the occasion. Of course, with most attractions in Europe, some part of it was under construction. But I would be too if I was as old as some of these buildings. As beautiful as the architecture is, we actually had something in specific we came here for, which you'll see if you stick around for the end of the video. We spent the rest of the day eating food and exploring the beautiful city. we ended our day back at St. Stephen's Cathedral for the tour of the tombs, catacombs, and crypts. A little backstory if you haven't seen my interview with Sierra, but Sierra studied anthropology, immunology, and biology at university, making this tour of the tombs that held thousands of remains from the outbreak of the bubonic plague in 1735 a must-see on our to-do list. It was a learning experience for me, to say the least. That concludes our short day in Vienna. Well, other than returning to the train station and spending way too much money at the Manor store, which if you've never had an original Napoleon wafer by Manor, then you're missing out. I hope to one day be able to return to Vienna to see an opera in a ball gown, and also to return to Austria to see the other places it has to offer, especially Salzburg. That being said, if you have any questions, be sure to leave them down below, as well as any videos you'd be interested in seeing. Also, if you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button to be notified of more like it, as well as join me on my future journeys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next destination. Bye guys!